Some virulent racism from South Africa where white people continue to be dehumanized. This next character is known as Nota. He's a music executive, and here he talks on a podcast about the science of why white people are inferior species and savages that are going to die out.
We don't understand white people. White people are inferior species to us. We are Homo sapiens. They've got Neanderthal blood in them. This is the science, and this is not science that was done by black people, it was done by them. You understand? They studied this, and they realized that they're inferior to blacks. So, when you look at the white population shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, for us it makes no sense to descend into the savagery that they have. Whatever land that they're holding on to, either way, their numbers are dwindling. Whatever leadership that they had is dying out as well. And you know about wealth disappearing after the third generation that is passed down to, So we are on the last generation. We're dealing with the weakest whites that the world has ever seen. We've got different categories of evolution of apes. You know what I mean? If we're all apes, we are at the echelon of that. Whites are a step below because they've also got Neanderthal DNA.
He is quite the scientist, this bloke, isn't he? Just a superior intellect, and he wasn't done yet. Here he explains that white folk are like infants.
They will never get it. They're not the same level of human beings we are. So we need to start treating them like infants. When you see an Elon Musk, you see the richest man in the world? No, you should look at him and say, this is the richest baby in the world. We're better than white people at everything that we do, that they do. Better than them at every single thing. Every single thing. The best person in every single thing that both black people and white do is black. Everything. Every single thing.
Yep. Moving along. Let's end Lefties Losing It with a sketch from Nick Peterson on the TDS phenomenon, Trump derangement syndrome. Is there a cure for those afflicted with this condition?
How has the election made you feel on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being Nazi? My name is Dr. Nick Peterson, and I specialize in those suffering from TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. Hello, I'm Dr. Peterson. How are you? Well, Donald Trump is a felon. Nope. I asked how you were doing. The majority of Americans can mentally handle election results on both sides of the aisle. However, there's this small, albeit growing, group of, I don't want to say Americans, but people that are just disconnected from reality. Fascist. And honestly, it makes diagnosing these people a whole lot easier. I just check their social media. Gone are the days when you just search your symptoms on WebMD at home by yourself. Now they record their symptoms and post them for the world to see. The haircut is also a dead giveaway. So, what brings you in today? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the orange democracy-destroying Putin-loving dictator. All right, so mental illness.
Let's discuss the media